Hello everyone, this is Angel Esquivel here. Welcome back to another movie review, and today we're going to be reviewing God Is, directed by Alicia Harris, and it's starring Kara Young and Mallory Johnson. Jeez, took a while to memorize that, so without further ado, let's get to the review. So this movie is about two twin sisters, one named Resena. It's an African American female name, so I'm not much of an expert on these. And another twin sister named Anaya. That I can know. That sounds very easy. What I would explain, they say they're twins, but they look very different. But I'll get to that into the review. They're both played by Resena. I'm gonna call her Resena. That sounds very easy. It's played by Kara Young, and Naya is played by Mallory Johnson. Yeah. So it's about them as twin sisters. They go meet their mom, who they thought was dead. But it turns out, she survived in a very traumatic accident against her abusive husband. So she tells them the story that what really happened and why they got their scars, why they got burnt marks. So it's because their dad, burnt them, when they were kids, especially his wife, while she was unconscious. And so she sends her her twin daughters, on a mission to go kill their father, who in the movie is named the Monster. We're not really given a clear name of the character's name. So these two go on a journey to go find, their abusive father and kill him. And also, but before they do that, they have to go through other obstacles, like where they're going and other connections, who also knew him. So it's funny because in paper it does sound like a good concept. The twin sisters, going up two twin sisters, they're going after their abusive father to get back at them for what he did. But it's crazy because the story at times could be a little a little tricky, or not tricky, but more it's kind of hard to relate to let's just say for Resena. I'll just call it Resena, because most of the time she's the one who's mostly doing the beating and the killing. Because I guess she's the older sister, and the younger sister, Anaya, she's more the quiet one. She's very shy and stuff like that. Oh yeah, and what's funny is that so about the twin part, these two, they got two actresses who literally don't look nothing alike. One is shorter, one is taller, but in the movie they say they're twins, so that kind of defeats the purpose of the twin part. The action, the action which is basically a bunch of beating and the fighting at moments. It is kind of cool. I find it crazy how there was blood in this movie. The humor at times could be funny. I think there was one scene in the movie that I thought it was really funny. It was when they met this one lady called Devon, who's she's a church, a Christian woman pastor healer. At one scene in the movie, that she was like, "You ain't shit, devil." I was like, that's kind of funny how coming from a Christian church in the movie. I kind of like how they kind of over exaggerate what a black church does. It's kind of funny. But and this movie also has some very weird moments, they're trying to go undercover as strippers, and they find out that their dad also had new twin. They also had his. They find out their abusive father got married again, and they found out that he also has two sets of kids who happen to be twins. Then again, like these two actresses, these guys do not look like twins. But these twins, the brother twins, confuse their sister's twins that they don't even know that they're actual related. They confuse them as strippers, but they went along with it, which I thought that was kind of stupid and weird. Why not just tell them the truth, I feel like this whole adventure and proceeding just felt like a misunderstanding, and I feel like well, like, yeah, maybe going after their father was almost necessary to try to, like, kill him after what's revealed in the end. But I feel like they didn't have to hurt, or, like, mainly the Resene. I feel like Rianka, or whatever. Like, I think she's been hurting people for no reason, and, like, towards, like, the middle in the movie, it's kind of hard to, like, root for her after she just hurt someone, like, some innocent woman who also was married to, their abusive father, but, you know, she didn't even know anything about that, but yeah, she got beaten to death. Well, Rihanna, Anaya, you know, she was there, like, see, I think she's probably, like, my only favorite character in the movie, Anaya, because, you know, she has a heart, she's not violent, and she feels like this isn't necessary. I feel like the only person we should go after is our abusive father, and which she does towards the end. This movie, I mean, it's alright. I mean, it's probably, like, one movie I'll probably not rewatch again. I mean, just like the last review I made, which I'm surprised that video got, like, 3 views. Actually, no, 3 comments. I'm like, I haven't seen that in 3 months. This movie, I mean, I would say this was more like a movie, more of a movie theater worthy type movie, but in the end, this movie, like, the parts of the story feel questionable. Some were, like, okay. The humor was, like, at times it was kind of funny, all because of the, you know, the like, how black women act, you know, the you know, stuff. This movie will attract a certain audience, like the I won't say, like, specifically, but like the the female African American woman community is like, oh shit, this movie is about me. I relate to this shit. Yeah. So yeah, people are gonna, those type of women will find this movie, like, enjoyable. But other than that, like, in my opinion, I feel like this could have been good, which is good at times, but at times it almost feels very questionable, and feel like and most of the times just feel like a very big misunderstanding, except for the whole killing the father thing. That wasn't necessary, but most of the time, like, we're saying it shouldn't just kill an innocent woman just to do what she had to do, you know? So for my verdict for this movie, I would probably give it like a 6 out of 10, you know? Yeah. Oh boy, I'm gonna be called racist for this. So in conclusion, my fellow viewers, vengeance is not the way. Well, that's going to be today's movie review, so make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon up there. Make sure to follow me on my Instagram page called Thunderstruck1810. This is Angel Esquivel here, and as always...
Hi, my name is Snapple. My background consists of watermelon and lemonade. The more you open this door and the more you hold me, my temperature goes down, and I'm not drinkable anymore. Close the goddamn door!